Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play No Man's Sky on a No Man's Sky Sunday. I'm your host, Colors Fade, and it's episode 28. And a lot has happened since the last episode. As you can probably imagine, I've made a couple decisions, especially about this ship. You might notice up here that we have 18,000 nanites. Our ship is an A-class. It takes 50,000 nanites to upgrade it from an A-class to an S-class. And the more I've flown this ship, the more I've realized that the only thing that's missing from it that I would really like to have is a fin on top. And I'm probably never going to find the ship in that exact configuration. I love this hull. I love these wings. I love how they split out like this. I could do with a different color scheme, but blue is one of my favorite colors in the game. I'm just not crazy about the yellow. So we call it Banana Split. So I've been working on building my nanites up to 50,000 with the idea that we're going to make this an S-class. And there are a few things I've learned about that. There are some nice tutorials on the internet about ways to farm those, the ways to farm nanites that are pretty darn effective. So I've done some of that. And I'm going to move some stuff over here because some of this stuff needs to be in my ship. Like this. Because we're going to go roam around here. We're going to go play around for a little bit. Yeah, this is Warp Hypercore unit. Warp cores. I had some more. So I also did finally, at long last, die, which was really, really sad. I was not expecting to die, but I did. So I'm glad that it wasn't a permadeath mode. What happened was I was fighting some of those critters, some of those evil alien critters, and I dug myself a hole to get away, and I happened to dig it right into a cave that had a bunch of toxic sodium that blew up in my face, and since my health was so low, it killed me. So it was really, really sad. But there's two things that I would really like to have, and one of those is an S-class fighter, which we want to take this one and turn it into, and the other one is an S-class multi-tool. And finding that has been also difficult. But fortunately, I don't know if this is the case all the time, but I found these red, the big red. I found these red buildings with robots outside them, with a robot and a bunch of sentinels outside of them. And I popped one of them and went up to its terminal, and it had a multi-tool, which was really, really awesome. So I would definitely like to go do that, except while we're doing that, while we're heading down there toward that, we're actually going to fly a little lower and look for one of those spooky buildings. Abandoned buildings, they call them. Because if we can find one. So, one of the most effective ways, and maybe, well, it's not the easiest technically, but it certainly is at this stage of the game for me. The easiest way to farm nanites is those abandoned buildings, and there's a pretty darn easy way to farm them without putting yourself at risk to those creatures. Those creatures, those eggs, I did not know this, but those eggs drop a little something something. And those can be directly turned into nanites inside your little pack, inside your exosuit personal refiner, inside any refiner really, but your personal refiner makes it the most handy. There's something down there. That's the one you can land at. Oh, that's interesting. He needs to be dug out. Well, let's stop here real quick. So anyway, those little eggs that they drop can be refined directly into nanites, and they offer the best conversion rate. But of course, there's the nasty critters around them, but there's actually a really easy way to negate those guys. There are a couple different ways, but one way is superior to the other. So I'm going to show you those because it was really fun. And just a chunk of nanites. It was great. Also, as I had said so often early in the game, I was saying that, that you probably want to save things like the pink slime and stuff that were coming off. I thought there's got to be a use for this, but I don't know what it is. This living slime, there is a use for this. There is. You do want to save it. you can refine it down into nanites. Amazingly. So we go to, it takes a while. It refines in a couple different things. This refines into runaway mold, which then refines into nanites, I believe. There's multiple steps in the process. So, terrain manipulator. Let's see, where's our, there it is. And here's the other thing. The other really good way to farm is to hunt the sentinels, which I knew that from previously playing the game. So I've gone and decked out my gun a little bit, but that's the thing, is I'd really like to find an S-class gun, S-class multi-tool. So mine's a B-class. I put the blaze javelin on it. This thing does something that I don't think it used to do, which is it stuns now, which is really awesome. And then I've got the pulse splitter in there because it's a more effective, slightly more effective version of the bolt caster. And then of course plasma launcher, which I need to get some more modifiers for, because this thing can start to take down the dogs in basically one hit if you can get it powerful enough, but mine isn't nearly that powerful yet. So we're gonna run up here and get this word. This bird is the word thing. And then we're gonna go see what this building is doing before we keep making our way to that red thing. Because the thing I'm worried about is it actually having an S-class multi-tool, and then I'd have to give up all my weapons. I'd have to insert them all over again. Although I should be able to take a bunch of technology off first before I do that. Alright, what do you got for me? 55 with 5571. Okay, and the 1 wraps around, and then the 7 wraps around, so 5 wraps around, so it's 5715. And nothing found because it probably found something that already exists. So the refiner shows up. You can see it's now this stuff. Oh, we're out. That's why. And this doesn't provide any great amount of nanites at all, but you can see it goes directly into a nanite cluster. 18 of them, you know. I mean, you sit down, you just need to save them into huge stacks and refine them down as you pass the time, and they provide, you know, a few here and there. It's not a big deal. If you don't do it, I don't think it makes a huge dent in what you're doing, but it makes a little bit. So there's a transmission tower, but we don't need to stop there. How far away is this thing? It's 3 minutes away, which in No Man's Sky time is usually more like 5 or 6 minutes, but you know. There's a tiny building down there, and the same kind of thing, and it's just gonna, its likelihood of it telling it can't find something is high, so not gonna stop there. More interested in the abandoned buildings. This is just a small, if it has the really tall antenna on it, it's oftentimes worth stopping at because it'll find something nearby for you, which is pretty cool. If it's the short antenna, it's just a section marker, and I've been ignoring those too. What is my liftoff technology's charged at 100%, so that's the only thing I really like to keep an eye on. This is 2 tiny little buildings. Again, you know, for the total number of nanites you'd walk away from landing there. I've been skipping over those, but this is the kind of planet where you almost want to just get out and start walking. What do we have down here? And that's the same thing again. It's another transmission tower. Lots and lots of towers here. That's what I've been finding on this planet. So one of the things I'm finding is if I don't punch it with the shift key, I seem to find more buildings. I think it has to do with the way the engine builds things as you fly over it, the way it manifests all this stuff, you know, the way the procedural code is determining, the way the procedural code is determining to manifest things as you traverse the landscape, and it needs a little bit of time, and if you fly over it too fast, I think that's how you end up missing a lot of stuff. What do we got here? I would expect a drop pod or something down there, but what is that? It's not a abandoned ship marker. Okay, I just want to make sure. I did find one other ship. So the most effective way to get a lot of nanites in a short amount of time, if you want to be legit, which I do, those of you who have watched this channel for a long time know how I'm wired. I don't like to do any sort of cheats, hacks, bending of the rules, manipulation, glitches. I hate all that stuff. So it's just like, what's the most legit way to do it? Well, the most legit way to do it is to sell ships and take the parts off of them and sell those back for nanites. You can get a really good chunk of them, but of course, you know, we've had some trouble finding ships, and some people know there's a particular, like, there's an exact system where you can go get an S-class. It always shows up on the first time you land, and blah, 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 blah. And that's still a little glitchy in and of itself. I prefer to just, you know, find them on the landscape, and we kind of know how to do that now. So with getting all the symbols up that need to be up and keeping them up so that the only thing you find the next time you fire off a navigation data is an abandoned ship. But I haven't. You can see I don't have a lot of markers up now because I went and visited a lot of them. One of the things I was doing is running around trying to pull up all my temporary save markers because I was running out of the ability to place them down because you can only have 5 in a system. So it was like I was running out of I really need to use them for hooking up mines and power. So, oh, and there's a drop pod that we will stop at. Drop pods we will stop at for sure. All right, so I need this though. I need the sodium rich plant, so leave me alone. Yeah, so when I died, I thought that there would be a death, like a tomb left behind for you that you could go rescue, because that's what used to happen. Or at least that might not happen on survival mode. Maybe I have it wrong, but I'm so used to playing on survival mode. That's really what I remember. And anyway, there was nothing like that. And instead what there is an empty, very, very empty backpack. So all the stuff that I had in here got lost, including my Atlas Pass 1. Just had to rebuild all that stuff, which was rather annoying, but it was my fault for getting a little careless. I wouldn't have got that careless if it would have been a permadeath run, that's for sure. The disadvantage of having a lot of weapons on your multi-tool now is that it takes a little longer to switch between them, and if you're trying to rush to get a certain tool, you can be in a little bit of trouble here. Alright, let's go get... We landed over here. Where is it? It's like over this hill, isn't it? Where the heck is it? Okay, I'm obviously in the wrong place. Where is it? It's real close. 172. It's that way. Okay. No, that doesn't seem right. Hold on. What else is around here? My directional sense is bad in this game, but is it that bad? It must be, because I don't see any other house type things here. This has got to be it. Okay. Oh, right. I landed before I got to it, not after. Oh, there's a big hole there. Okay, there we go. There's the drop pod. It's right. I'm wrong. Once again, as usual. Something that happens really often in my lifetime. Me being wrong about something. A good example of that is we were having band practice this week, and we're learning Head Like a Hole from Nine Inch Nails. Because some people in my band really love Nine Inch Nails. And I've heard the song, but not a lot, because I'm not the kind of person who spends a lot of time listening to Nine Inch Nails. So I'm learning the song. I think I'm learning it right. We get in there, we start playing it, and I noticed that on one note in the main riff, me and the other guitar player are off. So I tell him, I go, listen, we got to get on the same page on this. Either I'm playing this note too slowly or you're playing it too quickly. And he goes, oh no, I'm playing it right. He says, Nine Inch Nails is in my blood, man. And I'm like, okay, but I had a software program and I had it slowed down. I'm pretty sure I've got it right. He's like, well, he whips out his phone, he's like, let's see. He goes, maybe I'm playing it wrong. I'm like, I don't know. Sure enough, he was right. I was wrong. It was in his blood. It wasn't in mine. And I should have just listened to him when he said it was in his blood. I should have went, oh, okay, let's do it that way. But I had to be stubborn about it, which is what musicians do. And it made me feel really bad. I was like, dang it. I get a little tweaked when people don't listen to me for my expertise on certain things. And I have to do a much better job of listening to other people when they're experts about something. And I certainly am no expert about Nine Inch Nails. So I should have told my other guitar player, I should have been like, I believe you. Let's do it your way. So that's a life lesson. Oh, look, it's a platform down there. I haven't seen a lot of those, and then they finally started showing up recently, which is pretty cool. So this thing, we're going to try to land up here. Top of this hill. Let's go up here. Right about there would be great. Right about there, Bob. Oh, and there's a buried technology module right here. Where is it? I was seeing it. It was somewhere. Tell me where it is. It's not that one. Oh, come on. It was right here. We all saw it. Get rid of you, turkeys. You're just so noisy. Oh, there it is. Nope. That one? Yep. We almost landed on it. That's why. All right. There we go. So, this makes me curious about something. The multi-tool. No, because the terrain manipulator's in front of the mining beam, but it's the next thing in the list. I wonder if it happens in order. No, it doesn't happen in order of your installation either, because I installed the Blaze Javelin before I installed the Pulse Slitter. I wish you could control the order of these things as you are clicking through them. There's the Blaze Javelin, and it's a little low, so let's pop that off. Let's get everybody topped off. You. Okay. So this building down here, which is completely new to me, and it's also simultaneously awesome. So that little platform right down there in the center, it's got the swirly circle in it. Once you kill all 3 nodes off of it, that thing becomes available for you to touch, and it's basically going to say, well, the one time I did it, it had a couple different choices. One of the choices was for hardware, and that gave me a choice at a new multi-tool. So, oh, dang it, wrong weapon. Dang it, where's that little... There you are. Oh, wrong weapon. I gotta get rid of the little repair doors. Okay, now we can talk. darn it. Too hard. Too hard when I'm hitting the wrong buttons. I keep getting the wrong button. That's just so sad. I need to go from the Blaze Javelin to the Pulse Splitter because it has a short little stun on it, and that's the best way to wipe him out, but I kept pressing the wrong thing. It's 4 clicks to go from one to the other, so sadly. We're going to try to do this again. Okay, Blaze Javelin. I mean, this thing rocks for being able to stun them. And then it's... Yeah, okay, that's fully charged. Good. Okay, now they're gonna search. I should just... I'd like to kill that big guy. Where you guys at? Like that. That's how you do it. What do we have here? Some of these guys you can take out with 1 or 2 shots. It's gonna be... What else do we have? Okay. Fire that bolt off. Because these things that they drop will drop salvaged glass. And salvaged glass very nicely turns into these things, which you can sell. Sentinel weapon shard. And that right there. Exosuit fragment. Very nice. Okay, so let's see what this has to say. Boundary active terminal. Warning. Boundary node exposed. Vulnerable. Okay, extract weapons technology. Compare. It's a B versus a B. Okay, well that's cool that... Damage potential. Wow, why is its damage potential so much higher? Interesting. Oh no, it's not. It's 354, not 3000. Yeah, so it's a B class. The first one I came to was a C class. Shut down Sentinel forces. Access logs. Imposter detected. Voice of the Hive. Return to the main controls. Yeah, so I guess if you run up here, you can shut down Sentinel forces. Immediate shutdown required. So it looks like all of these provide access to a multi-tool, which is friggin' cool. And obviously it killed that thing right behind me and gave me some more salvage glass, so... Excellent. Okay, well that's what I wanted. Was to know if they all do that. So it appears they're all the same, or at least the first 2 I've touched are the same. That's great. That gives me another way to farm for a multi-tool other than finding outposts. So I'm happy about that. I'm going to take you with me. Oh yeah, I'd already grabbed that before. Okay, cool. That's why I've been hitting all those, so it tells me where I've been. I like those. That lets you know. It's really cool when you're wandering, flying over the landscape. You see something interesting, you stop, and you're like, oh, it's already been saved. I've already been here. So that was nice. Are there any... These guys up here leave any parts behind? Maybe. They show up with the little icon, but I don't see any of them here. That's too bad. What do we have over here? Got that. That. I don't see any other pieces. Parts. Oh, there we go. It's right there. That's from the Walker. Purple one is. It's just got this blue gear up top. Yay. It's got a hard frame engine. So that's cool. There's a bunch of copper there, but we're not going to worry about that because we're going to have a permanent supply of copper very soon. Oh, and here we go. What do we got? This. Oh, I already grabbed that, didn't I? Durr. All right, so that pulls that one up, which is really cool. So let's see if we can find on our way home. Oh, what do we have here? We have a distress signal. Do we have a distress signal? What is that? Crashed freighter. Okay, we're gonna leave that one up. Let's head home. Which way is home? Right there. There's my base. 6 minutes away. We'll look for Tawa. That save beacon is a long way off. The easiest thing to do might be to land and see if we can find one. We have a bunch of navigation data now, so let's do that. Let's just land. Oh, not until I look at that first. What is that thing? Unknown building. Is it an abandoned building? Yes, it is. Just what I wanted. It's like Christmas. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now I gotta show you how I'm doing this. This is really cool. All right. Have we been in this one before, folks? Nope. So we're gonna chart that one. This is perfect. This is turning out to be the perfect episode. I'm gonna show you this trick that I learned from someone on the internet. I thought it was really cool because the first tutorial that I watched on how to farm nanites legitimately was really cool, and they showed a way to do this, but they showed a way that I used and was like, that's not ideal. But then this other person showed a different way, and it was better. And the way is to build a temporary base. This only takes a couple of seconds. You don't have to give it a name. Don't have to do anything fancy. All you have to do is have a bunch of carbon on you so you can cheaply build some walls. Okay, let's do this. You gotta turn basically, buddy. Like this. Yeah. Like that. There we go. That might not be big enough. Let's try it. Build it a little bit more. Oh, what happened here? Hey, now, I said build it a little bigger. Yeah, you just want to be safe here. Let's build that. There we go. You got to have a bunch of carbon to do this, obviously. Right about there. That works. Let's do this. This. And then you kind of want to... Oh, I don't have enough carbon. See, I'm saying you got to have enough carbon to do this, and here I am running around without it. But fortunately, on a carbon-rich planet like this, it's not a big deal. I usually have more than enough carbon to do this, so we'll just get some real fast and we'll finish it off. So what you're doing is building a pen, and this is what's really interesting, is that when you attack one of those eggs, they're going to pop up right next to the egg that you attacked. Well, you can pen them in, and then you can safely go take care of the other eggs and get their bounty, which is just really awesome. Let's make sure we get enough carbon here. It's an unidentified plant. Well, let's not kill it yet. There we go. Alright. So here, they're not going to get out through there, but we'll build one there just in case. And then you kind of want to build one like this. You kind of want to go into free mode and just stack up a couple walls here so that they can't get out. Want to get up here. All right, we're ready. I don't think they're going to glitch through that wall. We're going to hope not. Mining beam. Let's pop this. So here they come. Wait for them all to come up. There they are. And they're going to be so mad that you can do this. And you grab the larval core. And don't destroy it. See, and I eat that egg up behind it. So, it's just too bad. Gotta be careful with your aim here. Sometimes they disappear like that. I think they just go underground. But these things don't stick around for very long. Oh yeah, so one way that people do this is they build a slanted thing underneath, and then they sit down there in the bottom. Oh, and look, these guys are they out yet? They're not out yet. Anyway, they build a whole bunch of those tunnels. And then all of the eggs fall down underneath. And the creatures, for the most part, won't go down there. But this way, built with a temporary building, I just thought was really elegant solution. It's very quick. It's very easy. Basically removes the whole threat. Then you can come in here and kill these guys. You know, doesn't take much to kill them. And then what you really should do is they're going to show up outside the fence now. They're very unhappy. And now you can go down inside the fence and get these. Oh. Then life is good. So now we've grabbed all the eggs. Come out here and kill them one more time, if you want. Or just wait for them to be done swarming. I think they will. But the other thing is, it's good to go to the space station and get missions. Swarm subside. It's good to go down to the up to the space station and get missions to kill animals or kill creatures, it says, before you do any of this, because you'll get extra nanites from those missions. And I have some of those missions. I just need to turn them in. So then you're done with this base. And I want to see, is it going to give us all that carbon back? Or should I just tear it down? I didn't tear it down last time. I think it will this time. I don't want to make the assumption that it's going to give it back to me. And then you're done with the base. And now you have a bunch of nanites. Oh, and then it looks like there's one up on the hill behind us right there. It's off to the right. Okay, we'll go look at that one too. It's right up there. Yeah, we can see it from here. So in here, go in here. Take these nanite clusters. You got to have a free slot. That's what's funny. Okay. Oh, can you finish making some more then? Input items too low. Okay. Well, what can we get rid of here? We can just transfer some stuff to our ship. Because we grabbed a bunch of stuff. Man, we have a whole ton of stuff here. Antimatter, give me housing. Do that. Okay, I got some free slots here. Take that glass out. That can go in here. Same thing with the Viking dagger. What else do we have? Okay, that's enough. That'll do it. Now, go to this. Even though this doesn't go into your actual inventory. That's pretty funny. Just go down here and you pick up these guys and they process really quickly. Larval cores. And it'll give you a stack of 10 will give you 259. Look at that. Alright, let's go up there. I'm gonna have to go back to my base soon and drop a bunch of stuff off, but until we do... That looks like another alien abandoned building up there, so... So that'll be fun. Pure ferret is something I definitely need more of. Might as well grab it. Yeah, so basically I'm just farming nanites. Gonna get to fit, because here's the thing. From the freighters and all that kind of stuff, you get cargo expansion slots for a ship or whatever. There's been a bunch of things that I'd like to apply to my ship, but I've been saving them for an S-class, and I started thinking, man, this could take forever. I'd rather just... I think I would rather just change my current ship into an S-class, so that is the plan. Another abandoned building, wonderful. Oh, and at the one down there, we'll go do the inside too. You can get quite a few nanites from the inside of it as well. From the terminal, and we didn't do it at the other one, but we'll go do it. So our ship's right next to it, so when we go back to our ship, we'll do it. It varies how much you can get in here. There's also goodies. Should be some condensed carbon. Nice. What's in here? So I'm not gonna do anything with this goop right now because I'm crammed for cargo space, but click through all this. Something is left behind for me that will aid me on my journey. It's usually a bunch of nanites. We're gonna see how many they are. 138. Not a ton, but then there's the research terminal there. Sometimes you can get up to 300 or 400. There's some first aid if we end up needing it, which we shouldn't. Okay, let's build Kemosabe. Do it right like this. Chunk. Oh, toggle the clicky mode on. Yeah, the one thing you don't want is one of these guys on the outside of this thing, so that wall may not be far enough away from those eggs for that to happen. We're gonna find out. We may need to build that a little further away. Back to this mode. You just don't want them ghosting through. Because they will. Alright, let's get to work. I like this method a lot, though, for dealing with this. There's going to be a couple outside, isn't there? Nope, they're all inside. Good. That's the way we need them. Alright, let's go down here and take care of this. cores. They pop out really fast, and if you blast them too hard, you risk getting nothing. There it is. Don't roll away from me, bud. Oh, it rolled somewhere. Okay. So that's 2. Should be another group here outside. Right there. I don't think there are any eggs inside, are there? There are eggs inside? Don't think so. Okay, let's go deal with these guys. Now, turn you over to Blaze Javelin. Reload. Bounces off the wall. That's pretty cool. So all these guys die and respawn, but they do it on the outside, which is just fantastic. Oh. Oop. Where you going, Larval Core? Hey, now. Glitch through that wall. Oh no. Sucker, he's just gonna keep glitching inside this wall. Yeah, he is. Oh, he's out though. Cool. Ah, where'd it go? Bummer. Okay. Swarm should subside. Pulse splitter. You guys gonna give up? Do I have to kill a few more of you? Because I think I can. I could just get to my ship and get out of here. Oh, but I gotta get rid of the base first. Yeah, they don't seem to be subsiding, so let's kill a few more. Now that they don't have any more eggs, I think that's kind of the trigger. I missed you. Not anymore. Here we go. Swarm subsided. Great. That's done. Oh, yeah. Is it going to give me all that stuff back? I didn't take the walls down manually this time. We're going to find out. Aren't we? I'm not sure it gave us all that carbon back. I probably got to remember to do that. Probably have to manually disassemble all that stuff. Oh, look. There's some condensed carbon way down there. Beautiful. So we'll go get the last of the nanites out of the inside of this thing. And then we'll go back to our base to drop a bunch of stuff off, and we'll fight some sentinels there, because that's the other really good way to get a bunch of nanites, because you keep getting these. Well, I showed you. You keep getting that glass. Alright, I'm not going to refine any more of this down. There's 10 of these. 10 more of those. Get you some nanites. Let's put that back in the exosuit. And then, do we have any more? Yeah, we have another 10. So it's pretty good chunk. I mean, yeah, it's 5 at a time for 250. I was wrong. I thought it was 10 for 250, but it's 5 for 250. So that's a really good, I mean, it's the best return on your investment. 5 larval cores for that. That's pretty awesome. That makes life easy. I mean, now we're up over 20. So there is a way to turn platinum into it, but the exchange rate is like awful, and you have to set up a whole lot of storage units onto your harvesters. And I have a planet with gold and silver harvesters that I could do it on, and I don't want to do it. It is a lot of work. It's really not efficient. This at least is something you can do while you're adventuring, or you can put your adventuring focus on it and do it. And of course, if you have a huge bank account, you can go somewhere and buy ships and scrap them. And I haven't wanted to do that either. I mean, my bank account is all right now, but that's the kind of thing that if you did have, 200, 400, 500 million credits, yeah, go blow them on ships, buy them, scrap them. There's a way to get ships for free, but it feels like it's not a glitch, but it feels like cheese. Well, I think the person called it cheese, and it is. It very much feels like cheese. So, very much feels like cheese. Where's our base? Feels like cheese because it is cheese. All right. 5 minutes to get there. Yeah, let's just go back and do that. I was thinking if I found another building along the way, but we're running out of time for this hour, and I do want to fight some more sentinels. Because I want to show you my bunker. I created a nice little way to be safe if you're going to fight sentinels at your own base. Down here, our beautiful. I love that. You can see it from way up high. You can see that floating piece of landscape there. There's a green marker down here somewhere. There's a C-class node for some copper, and I'm gonna go get that next episode, or between next episode. Come on. There we go. Oh, did it land me outside? No, it landed me here. Good. Okay. Sometimes it keeps missing the deck there. So here on our base, all very nice. Let's drop a few things off first. I've added some more storage containers. They're all colored in a very fancy way. But we have a whole bunch of this now. Let's take that. Got a whole bunch of ferrite dust, and I don't want to lose that because that's the thing that we use. We're building tons of metal, things of that nature. So, oh, and it does go in stacks of. Yeah, it goes like that, doesn't it? Okay. Oh yeah, and there's this. What else? That's garbage. What is this? Right there, pure ferrite, magnetized ferrite. Been doing chromatic metal. And then over here, is it that one or is it this one? Yeah, this is where I've been putting all this kind of stuff. Doink. So we have a bunch of these. This is cargo bulkhead for a freighter module, but this is storage augmentation for a starship. I'd like to use that. And it's, I mean, that's great. There's a multi-tool expansion slot, but I want an S-class multi-tool for that. Salvage frigate module, so stuff in there like that, and then all this Viking stuff which we can get from our ship and transfer over. So dihydrogen. What's going on there? So yeah, just like this. Is that on my ship? It should be. A little bit of playing around. Oh, deuterium. Okay, we'll get rid of that. Put that somewhere. Pugnium. Yeah. We have the pugnium can actually be turned into nanites as well. It's just a really poor exchange rate, so I'm just kind of stacking it up for one quick go at it sometime. Yeah, so all of that stuff. Very nice. We want a bunch more of this though. There is some copper there. Alright. What else do we have? That it? Okay, let's go fight. Start with the blaze javelin. Let's get everybody clocked up here. I shouldn't need that, but let's do it just in case. Everything's gassed. So here's what I did. I put a door over here, and then I built a 2-layer deep part here, so you can have this. There's a little shield boost, a little health boost. It doesn't work while you're actually fighting, while you're hostile to the sentinels, but then this ends up being pretty good. I just have to find the one sentinel that's always floating around up here. This is a less than ideal base to do it on because they will respawn down below our elevated platform here. So, and sometimes if I can't get what I want, then I just start. If I can't find the sentinel, I'll just start grabbing stuff. I'm surprised he's not here. He's always here. But I don't see his little icon. Where are you, little sentinel? I'm not sure he's up here. Wow, it's a rare day. The sentinel is not up here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, and about this, you can see there's not a cable here from here to there anymore. When I logged out and came back, all my cables were hooked back up, and now they're not here again because I have left and flown back in. So it seems to be, you know, it's still connected. It's just, it's a weird glitchy thing that it does, but you could see the cable running off towards the power source over there, and now you can't. Whatever. It is what it is. Where's my boy? Where's my boy? I may not get to use my panic room. I may just have to come out here and fight some rando. Where is everybody? I know you guys exist. You're out here somewhere. Wow, it's a quiet day. It's too quiet. My goodness. No sentinels? Of any kind? Come on. That's amazing. Surely that thing we did at the red building didn't cause all the sentinels to shut down on the planet temporarily until we log in the next time or leave and come back. That can't be the case. That can't be the case, can it? That's not what that meant. It just meant shut down the local sentinels. It didn't mean shut down all of them. You gotta be joking me. Is that what really happened? It's trying to lure me into a false sense of security. I think that's exactly what happened though. There's not a sentinel around. And there hasn't been. We went and killed all those aliens and there was no sentinel there at either one of those buildings. Oh, that's interesting. So it powers down the sentinels on the whole planet. Probably until you leave and come back. Wow, I'm fascinated by that. Well, let's test that theory, shall we? Oh, I gotta get this filled in. I'm sorry, that's ugly. I'll do it later, but that's disgusting. Oh, yeah. I want this whole surface of this whole entire place covered. No grass anywhere. Okay, let's do this then. Let's go to... Yeah, we're... What do I want to do about that? There's the emerald and uranium mine. Let's do this. We're gonna warp there and come back. I'm too curious now. I have to know. I really want to know. Okay. Your bases. Current system, Devil's Tower. Let's go back and see if leaving and coming back triggers the sentinels again. I'm fascinated by that, though. That when it said turn off all sentinels on the... I didn't think it meant for the whole planet. I thought it meant just like the ones in the local region. That is unexpected. Or maybe it does it for a certain time period. I don't know. Because our boy is still not here. I need to be able to grow some of these trees. I do want to have some trees. I just want this whole landscape. I want the whole entire thing covered in metal and then some trees planted in planters. Okay, there's none here. Wow. They're still not here. Oh, it's got to be a duration thing. It must have shut them down for a certain amount of time. That is fascinating. Wow. And I don't know what the trigger would be to cause them to come back. Because I know they've come back before. Because I've hit one of those red buildings before. I wonder if killing an animal causes them to come back. That could be it. Or maybe not. What about... sentinels? Anywhere? I just got meaty chunks, that's it. And mordite. Wow. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I need multiple bases to do this at then, so let's do a little bit of bonus coverage. Your bases. The gold and silver base is a really good base to hunt at, also because of the way it's set up, but this is a great base to go to if you need ferrite. Oh my gosh, this planet is awesome for it. Just get your laser hot and go to town. Yeah, so there's a sentinel here. Here's what I want to do then. Which storage container is this? That one. Which one is this? This one's gonna have ferrite. What is this? Magnetized ferrite, magnetized ferrite, magnetized ferrite, magnetized ferrite, pure ferrite. Yay. And ferrite chunks. Oh, and what is this? Magnetized ferrite. Okay. Well then. What if I put a door on here? Temporarily. Door. Door. Put it right. It's not letting me do it. Why is it not letting me do it? What is... What? Okay, what about clicky? That's what I want. I had to put it back in clicky. Okay. Now let's go to... I don't really have a lot of room in this room to do this, do I? Not really. I need to go like this. Get rid of the door. Put another cuboid section in there. Like that. How many more of these can make? 100? I probably don't have enough. This will work though. Just don't think I have enough ferrite for it. Okay. You can do it there, or you can give yourself a little bit of space. What if we do it right here? What happened? What happened? It's acting... Oh, really? You want me to do this? I didn't have to do this before. It naturally just pulls that stuff out. Well, that's odd. Okay. I didn't have to do this with my other one. I didn't have to carve it out or anything. Just placing them automatically caused it to all to go away. How strange. Alright. Well, let's do that. Now let's build that one more down. Then I'm out, aren't I? Yep. How weird, how odd that on this planet I have to do this. How weird. Okay, well, we'll go get some more, but... Oh, yeah, it's positioned wrong anyways. Oh, you can get back down, but yeah, you can't get back out. Well, we'll work on that. We'll move some of that stuff around. Let's do... Let's get rid of the stairs. Let's get rid of that box. Let's leave that door there. We can just creep in there for now. I like having the downstairs part, though. All right, where is this guy? Where are you? There you are. Bring it on, Sam. Where are you? I can get your attention by mining, can't I? Oh, weapon charge depleted. For heaven's sakes, no.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Okay. Come here, you dork. You're just gonna stand there and get blasted, aren't you? I'm gonna grab all this stuff because I need it, but... There we go. Now you're here. I'll take that. Projectile ammunition. Let's get rid of him first. Very nice. Next group's gonna come along. Salvage glass. That's the stuff you're looking for. Salvaged glass. Yes, where are they? Two repair bots. All right, Invite more of your friends. These guys are the healers, so you want to blast them. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh, no, no, no. I'm way too low on health here. Shield recharge. That was nice. See, so this, you can have that, but it doesn't work. Health at maximum. I don't know why it doesn't. It's too bad. Hot dog. Oh. How you doing there, buddy? Salvaged glass. Projectile ammunition. Salvaged glass. Okay. Who else is coming to see us? Now comes the dogs. Ah. Don't let him repair himself. I hear the dog. He's hopping around. Let's see. You can keep coming, that's fine. Little healer. We're fine. You're a dead little healer. You can run at me, but I'm up on top of the building, buddy. And without a healer, you're kind of screwed. There we go. Comet shield recharge. So more salvage glass. Oh, here we go. We get the walker. Sentinel walker detective. We just got to get these guys first. The little healers. Get the backup. You can let the backup keep bringing backups in if you want to. Certainly. But then things are going to get difficult. Okay, now we're getting here. Want to get rid of all those guys first so I can fight. So I can fight the big robot. Where are you guys? Short circuiting. Yeah, gotta like that. Okay, where's our boy? Oh, there you are. kind of hard for you to shoot back when I've got you smacked down like that. Okay, what do you do? There's your big boy. Combat supplies, reinforcements arriving. Get back over to the Blaze Javelin. Let's refuel you.
Warning. Sentinel Walker detected.
How many of them are there? Whoa, I feel like I'm gonna get stomped on here. Uh-oh, wrong weapon. Come inside my dome. Yeah, I wish this worked when you were in here. Oh, maybe it's the shield thing I need. Maybe it's a different piece of technology. What about this? Hazard protection unit. Oh, I don't have any of this stuff. Okay. Ah, don't get killed. That was almost bad. What the hell was that thing? Uh-oh. That's the big walker. If I can kill those guys, I might have a chance here. Oh. Trying to get you. Trying to shoot your foot. He's trying to get me. Where are you? I'm holding on for one of you guys. Reload, please. What the heck? Oh, you're back here to stomping on me. Okay. It's gonna be hard to kill that big walker. Those healers around. Ah. Oh, where's the other one? Come on, guys. Alright, fine. I just have to blaze you again, don't I? Gotta get that little guy first, don't I? The little one. The little mech. Oh my god, get in there before he does that. I do have a shield, I just need to use it. Whoa. Oh, it looks like it's getting through my shield, so I should probably not do that. Let's try this then. That guy's down. And we have silenced them. Hi there, bud. Okay, how do I get that walker brain? Like that. Oh, brilliant. Where did it go? Where did it roll off to? Oh, I just got it. It just came in my inventory. That's cool. What am I going to do with these legs? They're huge. They're in the way. Did it give me the walker brain, really? It did. Oh, how wonderful. Okay, let's go check this. We blew up a lot of sentinels. There should be some gear floating around here somewhere. How fun was that? Sorry guys, extended episode on a Sunday. But I didn't foresee that taking that long. It's been a long time. I haven't fought one of the big walkers in years, so. And then there's one guy left. Way over there. Can we shoot him? He ran away. He's very afraid. I think I'm just gonna let time run out then. We'll see what happens when it does. 33 seconds. Might as well mine a bunch of stuff. Well, I'm waiting. Oh, I have to do nothing. He sees that beam and so it resets him. Okay. All right. Well, folks, this has been entertaining, hasn't it? Thanks everybody for stopping by. I hope your Sunday is great. I hope the rest of it goes really well. So this is what I'm going to be doing, is farming a bunch of nanites, and by the time next Sunday rolls around, we should be close to 50,000, and then we'll go up. You'll get to see me upgrade the ship. Upgrade it to S-Class. Meanwhile, there's a bunch more mining to do. Oh, and here we get a brand new one. We get a brand new Sentinel. Permanent salvage glass. I don't want to forget any of that. Is there any way to see it here? Subterranean relics. I don't see anything else on the analysis visor, so that was truly entertaining. Let's see what the final tally is here. So we got this much glass. Oh look, we got a bunch of glass up here. We got some geodes too. We got a bunch of pugnium. Don't really care about, but let's take a look at these. A bunch of different things. But these deals down here are the ones that are important. So let's go sell those. You get, of course, you get a bunch of things back, which is really great. But we're going to go up to the space station in the current system. We're going to sell those and see what our nanite total looks like afterwards, and then I'll sign off. It's been a good time. Let me at him. So over here. Here was the reason. So I sold the Solar Sailor, by the way. And the reason I sold it is because every time I salvaged a ship and brought it up here and salvaged it, the next ship that it would spawn as my default was the Solar Sailor, even though all I've been using is the banana there. So I figured to make things easier on myself, I'd just sell the Solar Sailor because I'm not using it anymore. So you go up to these guys, say purchase, but you actually want to sell, and it's these things. So there's 2,000 nanites there, and there's almost 2,000 for that. That's awesome. That is awesome. So that puts us at 2,400, which is almost halfway to our goal. That is fantastic. I am quite pleased with that. And then I think I have a couple of missions. If I have a mission to turn in, I don't see the icon, so I must not. But this is the thing you want to do before you go kill either aliens or sentinels. Not him. You want to go talk to this guy on the left. Mission agent. So you want to get these. I have these missions in progress. I don't want to deliver an item. Scan mineral formation. But you can see 354 nanites. So killing things. Raid planetary harvester. 318. I only take the nanite ones. I mean, I don't really care about this. But I can't do these yet anyways. But some of the first missions I had were kill sentinels and kill animals. Well, hell, I earned extra nanites for doing those. So it's a cool system. I like it. I think they've made so many improvements to this game. It's just amazing to me. It's absolutely amazing. Now, what they have done, I think, is to a certain extent, they've kind of made it so that my desire to get a hauler and do trading is almost non-existent, but that's not entirely true. It is a great way to make huge amounts of money later. So much later we'll be doing that. But for now, yeah, this is good. All right, everybody, you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. Oh, and this is probably a good reminder. Some people have been noticing lately series popping up. They're like, oh, I didn't know you were playing Stellaris again. Oh, I never saw this Doom series before. Hit the subscribe button so you get the notifications and then watch the series you want to watch. So make sure you do that. All right, everyone. Until next time, as always, I am your host, Colors Fade. Much love out to everybody. Just have a great Sunday. Relax. Do something fun. I will see you next time. And until then, happy gaming, everyone.